The news is still developing, unraveling. The news is still coming in concerning Vince McMahon and Kevin Owens' angle from SmackDown. Huge news on Raw, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and much more. We're taking your shoutouts. New subscribers automatically get shoutouts. If you want to donate to the show, you can do that. Here on Sean's View, we keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. We got an update on John Cena's status for Raw. Originally, he wasn't going to be there. John Cena, as we know, the WWE is out of the States. The WWE is not in the US of A right now. But John Cena, is he still going to make it back in time for Raw tomorrow night? That just goes to show you John Cena's hustle, his heart, and his determination. And what about Vince McMahon and the blood or the blade job, whichever you want to go by, whatever you want to call it, and what was Stephanie McMahon's original involvement going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, it is still possible that John Cena will make it to Monday's Raw, the final Red Brand show before his match with Roman Reigns at next Sunday's No Mercy pay-per-view. Cena wrestled Rusev at today's live events in China and defeated him in a match that took place before intermission. Cena would be able to fly out of China and make the 17-hour flight to San Jose for Raw tomorrow night on the USA Network. That is absolutely unbelievable by John Cena. A guy of his tenacity, his nature, and his age to still be able to do something quite like that for those many hours and then take a plane back and then go back and show up for Raw. It's incredible. Vince McMahon bleeding on SmackDown. What really happened? What really transpired? Remember, here on Sean's View, we don't just give you the rumors, the news, the headlines. We give you the updates, the changes, or the developments. Dave Meltzer confirmed on the Wrestling Observer Radio that it was indeed what happened that was reported earlier to this. And if you follow Sean's View, you'll know what happened in the Vince McMahon, Kevin Owens thing, and you'll know how that whole setup happened. That was indeed what happened. However, it is believed that Vince used Vaseline instead of new skin to cover the cut. Meltzer added that the original plan was for Stephanie McMahon to come to the ring with a towel. Vince was supposed to be bleeding all over the towel, which is why she came out, and that would have been more dramatic. That would have provided more of a visual. And I understand what they were trying to achieve, and they did achieve the maximum effect. And the maximum effect that we got out of that angle was Kevin Owens is going to be even a bigger deal and in a bigger name than he already was. And, you know, when you work with a Vince McMahon, and it's already being said that Vince McMahon is really losing his mind, I guess. I guess Vince McMahon's mind is not what it once was. That's also being reported that Vince McMahon's his thinking is really off these days. So that's not good to hear at all. That's what's being reported online. That he's got major memory issues. Vince McMahon suffering through very major memory issues. But right now, new subscribers, we got Michael T. Robinson, we got Levon Sigers, we got Holly Crawford, we got Amy, we got John, we got Hayden, we got Hector. Let's see who else we got here. We have David Smith. We have Robert Evans. Thank you once again for joining The Brash. Showing everything where I keep it brazen to work around the clock for the viewers and the subscribers. So yeah, Vince McMahon's memory. And that probably didn't do Vince McMahon's brain or memory any good if he's already having major memory issues. And maybe that's showing true on WWE television when you see the kind of angles and stories and the changes that, you know, Vince McMahon is so, you know, not too consistent over these days. I mean, obviously the guy's mindset isn't there. So maybe Vince McMahon's like, you know what? I'm just going to do whatever I have to do to get these guys over. And I'm going to, if Vince McMahon truly knows in his mind that he's losing it, maybe Vince McMahon just feels like, well, I'm just going to go all out now if I feel like this is the end. Although Vince McMahon has always said that he's going to live forever. We'll see. Your comments and your opinions on John Cena possibly making Raw still, and what happened with Kevin Owens and Vince McMahon was confirmed, and what about the dramatic effect with the towel that, well, was originally supposed to happen. More to come from The Brash One. Stay tuned. Share and subscribe all over Twitter and Facebook. More from The Brash.